And just like that, we are live. So we will start again for some sweet, sweet Lost Cub. Once again over in Blacksburg. This time around, we'll say the second night after Anton's had another full day to do whatever Anton does. It's a mystery, really. And, again, come evening time, Ophelia will stir up and begin moving around. Definitely won't come downstairs until she is absolutely sure the sun is down. But having a chance to get up, to eat, to shower, to do all that. What has Anton been up to? What does Anton want to get up to?
Anything, you know what? He's got a shower, change of clothes, freshen himself up a bit. Probably make a few check-in calls with the girls just to see how Annabelle is. He doesn't need to pay a visit just yet, but just, standard, like, check in with Becca, see how the gang is doing. You know what I mean? It's like checking up on people, essentially. Like, everybody good, everything's fine, there's no crisis, you know what I mean? I've been gone for one night, guys. Did you burn everything down? You know what I mean? That's his attitude now.
I'd say the worst #worst you've heard is, Annabelle's been a bit confused that you had disappeared, but that hasn't gotten unruly or anything like that. Just when she finally did wake up, and it took a while. It took a long time. She just seemed kind of out of sorts, figuring out what day it was, what time it was. Surprised that Anton wasn't there, but not, if anything, a little disappointed, but not the end of the world.
Hilda instructed Anne to mention it. She asked for Annabelle. If Annabelle asked where he is, for her to mention he's doing that thing she asked him to do.
Uh-huh. Well, in that case, yeah, you can pass on word, and Anne will be like, yep, sure, no problem.
And checks in with the Becks, see how everybody's doing, see if Heidi's still Heidi, you know what I mean? Is my boo okay? You know what I mean? All that shit.
Heidi is still Heidi. Heidi still does periodically text you.
Okay, of course.
No one has set the house on fire.
Immediately message back. Straight away. And aside from that, no, it's just checking in, like, all right, shower, done, change of clothes, done. He'll plan his business in the evening for when Bay has woken up. And once she's down the stairs and it's safe, he'll even shout, the sun's down, you can come down, you know what I mean?
It's funny because she will come down, but she looks awfully sheepish about it. Like, oh, you saw that, did you?
Sun's down, you're all clear, it's all clear. Does the little commando, like, you know what I mean? Left, right, you know what I mean?
See him trying to, like, fucking ninja something up the stairs.
She just sees him combat roll, you know what I mean? Around the... It's all clear.
How are you so energetic so late?
I have no idea.
Fucking smile.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Well, as much as I would like to stare lovingly into your eyes, which I always like doing, let's get business out of the way and talk about it.
Sure.
Well, ladies first. And gestures the seat like, my lady. He pulls the chair out for her and everything.
Oh my. They sit at the little dinner table, little tiny one she's got.
Yep, pulls the chair out for her like, my lady.
Sits, folds herself in like, man, this is weird. I never sit at this table. Okay.
He just eases down then across from her. So, what have you got for me?
The good doctor is very interested in the effect I have on the patients when I come out. I mean...
Is he interested in you? That way?
I'm not sure.
All right.
He does seem to talk to me more and is interested in what I do. I've been lying through Renee, but...
There's a danger he could go back to his master, and there is that danger.
There is, but for the moment at least, it seems mostly like professional interest. He did get a little more friendly.
Coil him in further,
Sure.
but emphasize that you want a secret kept. If you get what I'm saying.
What am I playing into as the secret?
Well, that you're. We know his situation. About his family. Don't identify it straight away, that'll give the game away, but create that air of relatability that he starts to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Play into that without directly mentioning it. So
I think it was just a matter of, after seeing enough of them, trying to do something to even them out. I guess he realized I was the one who was on duty, or was handling those particular patients when they got more back to normal. So
just be careful.
I am. Thankfully, it's mostly Renee at the home when it's happening. I have a hard time staying quiet, and at the back when I see the state they're in, though, especially the ones that get very bad.
Just you and Renee be careful. I don't want either of you taking undue risk.
Yeah. I'm actually probably worse about it than she is. She's got a little of my nose for it.
Well, Miss Ophelia, that is an order for you to be careful then.
In order.
Mm-hmm.
Are we having a sudden change in dynamic?
No, I'm just being protective.
I mean, it just has it with a bit of a smile, like, oh, are we about to get? Oh,
No, I'm just being protective. So you can either, you can just deal with it. Unfortunately, kind of peck her hand.
all right. I will continue to do my best. It's just,
I know it's rough on you. I know.
I wouldn't be who I was if I didn't try.
I know. I'm just. You just squeeze her hand. I'm just saying, healthy caution is always best. Can't help people if you're dead now, can you?
No, of course not.
Exactly. So.
Thankfully, it's not a very easy thing to accomplish, and
It's not death I'm worried about with you. It's what they'll do to you.
keep in mind if worst comes to worst. I guess it might feel like a bit of a flex, but I played dead very convincingly when I want to.
That is good. But I've seen what they do with the bodies.
She pulls a bit of a face like the wait, what?
Don't get caught. All right?
What are they doing to the bodies?
I found some of them with symbols carved all over them.
After they're dead?
Probably during. Maybe both.
There's a grimace there. Just the, oh, great.
So don't get caught.
All right. Yeah, don't get caught.
You squeeze her hand like, Zach. Reassurance like, no, you're not going to get caught. You're fine. How long is this going to take, do you reckon? Because they're ever more silent. We've noticed them lurking out and spreading out some influence out in the borders of Roanoke, but again, this is getting tense, how silent everything's being.
So when I say he's taken interest, it was like the, don't get annoyed at me. He invited Renee out for a drink after work.
Kind of leans forward like, you see, you weren't exactly
So I imagine it could go pretty quickly if you wanted it to.
that would have been nice of her to tell me.
She hasn't been out since then.
Something happened?
She just kind of like gestures to him and herself, like,
No, I'm just timeline wise, I didn't realize. Give a smile like, okay, now you know what I mean? It's like, okay, now I have the full picture.
it was just last time I was in, or we were in. Kind of like does the blink of the head shake, like, bleh, whatever, semantics.
Wow. Kind of licks his lips. Do you need Renee for this?
To talk to him?
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
No, do you need her? Or would you rather have me?
What would you be doing?
Watching.
Renee does have a better sense for trouble.
She does. It's up to you.
You watching is hardly a bad thing either.
No? Plus I get to watch you. And I got a perfect place that we can have a talk with him. I don't know if I told you about the cinema.
She thinks. Yeah, you can see the bit of a head roll. Did you meet her there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just
Like she
Renee.
does the look over. Like there's like It's
Renee,
like I heard that you guys hung out, but I mean, I wasn't there. Kind of thing.
Renee was Renee. Wouldn't worry about it.
I hope it didn't go badly.
No, it's fine. It's just Renee, because a smile.
She is exactly who she is.
Exactly. So nothing happened because, well, it's Renee. It was a smirk. I exercise a healthy caution around Renee.
And what do you mean by you say nothing happened?
I don't want you jealous. Because a smile.
Yeah, she grins like, ooh.
I get you. I see you get jealous sometimes.
She's admittedly a bit worse for that than I am. But
She is, but it's more adorable when you do it. It's way more adorable.
that's because you're biased. Grinning.
Just nods. I ain't denying it. I'm biased. Yeah, no. Biased. Biased as fuck.
Either way, if I go do this, I will have to take this face off.
Oh, please don't. Just a smile.
Well, if you want me to talk to him, he doesn't know me. It's hard.
I know, but still.
Don't you think it'd be a little strange if I told him to come meet me and came with a completely different face?
I know, but damn. Just gives a smile looking.
I can get it back after.
I know, just still.
Hell, if she kind of like gets the little, like, ooh. All things considered, depending on what he tries to pull off, might be easier to keep it longer. Once I do have it back on.
Well, here's what you could do. Have a drink with him, right? Keep it simple, keep it calm. I'm going to see if he has a tail with him while you're doing this. And if the tail is right, well, then we'll pull it off. You switch your face out, so... Problem is, though, if you pull this off, that cover in the hospital is pretty much gone.
That's a bit of a lip chew. Thoughtful one. If... Depending on what happens, it doesn't have to be clear that we know each other. If you do spot something, if you do something. So
Oh,
we were there together, and if I let Renee out, I'll be better on reflex. I'll be better prepared. And
okay.
truth be told, I might be able to distract him for a while.
Okay, well, do me a favor. Don't bring Renee out till we're actually leaving. Just for me.
I'll wait till we get there.
And give him a ring and all that, but keep that face for now. That's just bites his lip like, goddamn.
It always gets that little bit of a smile because he's so fucking heavy with the compliments. She's just like, "Oh, thanks."
It's the dark hair and blue eyes. It's my thing.
Is that why you liked us to start with?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I can be I can hold my hands up and say I'm a bad man, but I saw that and I was like, God damn it, I'm in.
He did put on quite the display for it.
But I'd like to see that. Well, you nodding in a dress sometime.
I could certainly do that.
That'd be nice.
It might fit a little differently now than it will.
I'm not complaining. I'm not, nope. Not complaining. Not complaining. Size. Oh, wow, it's gonna fit different. Oh, wow, yeah, no. Please do fit different. He's got that look like, god damn.
All
Looks
right.
looks like an 18-year-old is like, whew.
And we'll put on a dress to go meet him if I'm meeting him for a drink.
I'm not going to say anything. You should just give out to me. Leans back in the seat.
Will I?
I mean, if you want, model for me. Give us like it sticks his tongue out playfully.
Oh, would you like to have an opinion? I suppose you haven't technically seen me naked before, but
I don't mind. It's up to you.
smiles. I think I could makeshift a runway for you.
With that face? Oh, please do. I'll be waiting. It gives a grin. It's like incredibly playful.
It's funny because she is relaxed, so it's finally like I could do that for you. Okay, fine. Daw, you wanna daw.
Just gives a smirk, leaning back in the seat, like, oh yeah, I'm a bad man.
Well, then, unless you want me trumping all the way down the stairs in each dress, you might as well come up with me.
Oh no, tromp down the stairs. That's the sexiness.
I'll have to change my shoes too. Just grinning as she goes ahead to get up.
Smirking, watching. You're okay with this, Ophelia? Like what we're doing? Like, us flirting aside, you're okay with us doing this job?
If it's too much, I will let Renee out.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're good.
It's yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
I know you prefer one to another, but we do kind of seamlessly co-op.
He just eases up and walks over, like easing her up against the stairs. It's not even that. I just want you safe, and I don't want you upset.
I think you'll find that in the worst case scenario, I'm still very hard to upset.
I know, but you do remember Renee may be the one hearing it, but no, you were hearing it as well. Leans in. I lay claim. So I'm doing my job being protective.
Is he getting all in there when he says I laid claim?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's play a game. Because there will be an effect regardless, but let's pull up her sheet. Come here, Renee. Scroll down. 6. Oh, she's good. All right. I mean, she gets the little ooh thrill kind of thing. You can tell, but she does like briefly. You see like the signs of dissociation. Just her attention kind of drifts. Her gaze drifts for a second, and she catches it back. But there's a tangible response to a very forward move like that. And I mean, so she just kind of like drifts for a second and catches it back. Wow. I see why she really liked that. Okay. So, upstairs?
Oh, I'll wait. Starts going to walk to sit back down. Just winks.
Yeah, there's a quirk of a smile. And she will go ahead and head up there. She doesn't seem to drift again. It's just the one time, but whew.
And you take the cigarette out, like light himself a cigarette, and he'll just eases over and puts the phone to his ear, and while she's upstairs getting changed, doing her thing, he's gonna ring Brigida.
Oh boy. It's an interesting swap out. All right. Let me just. Actually, we will use a new one. Fuck it. All right, you do your ring-a-ding thing. The reply is she picks up his like, oh, hiya.
Hey,
Oh, hey there. Haven't seen you in a day or two. You doing all right?
yeah, I've been doing some work, and I think I may have got something.
All right, what you got?
One of their potential kinfolk.
Wouldn't that be something?
I have a bait trap set up, and I want to make sure if I'm going to nab him, he might have a tail, so I'm going to need some backup just in case.
Oh, and you picked me first, did you?
Well, you hit the heaviest.
Oh, you're damn right I do.
Oh, well, I thought, why don't you use the big muscle tattoo? Don't tell Becca I said that, or she'll get very jealous.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it. Still the only people here crazy enough to actually hit me. She might actually do it.
She would. She would. I mean, it'd be hot as fuck, but she would.
You can not practically hear the smile. She's like, yeah, she would. All right, where am I going?
I'll shoot you the address to the bar. I'm waiting for the girl I'm using to get here. So when she's made the call in to meet up, I'll shoot you what bar we're going to in Roanoke.
All right, I'll rev up the bike. You want I should bring scraps along?
If you can manage being around the sociable people and he doesn't draw too much attention.
Oh no, it'll be all right. He'll probably stay on the fucking sidewalk anyways.
Just have him snoop around, have him take a look, see if anything is unusual. This guy is pretty important to them, so I don't want to. I imagine after the last fiasco I did, I imagine they're going to keep a tail. So I want to know what it is, and if we can take it out, then we can take it out.
All right, you betcha.
I have a place we're going to be interrogating them. It's Old Cinema on the border of Roanoke, old abandoned place. We'll head there.
Oh, you're planning to actually grab him then?
Yeah. I've had this set up now for a good couple of weeks. This is the first time we can actually get a chance to nab him.
All right then.
So I'll see you soon.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready waiting. Just give me that address and Scraps and me will be on our way out.
Yeah, I should have it in the next 5 minutes. Yeah,
Alrighty.
clicks the phone off and waits for Ophelia to come down the stairs. Pretty chill. Pretty mellow the fuck out.
Alright. Let me just snag that. Have her come down the stairs about like that.
Hey, let's take a breath. Like, whew.
Yeah, just come down the stairs in the heels and everything and give a turn around.
Classy.
Have had a low backed one, but I thought that might be a little much for a club and a drink out with a coworker. This is still, she like sweeps the hands down the front, like, whew, still probably a bit much, but
It's classy.
it's like it.
Oh yeah, I like it. Kind of tilts its head. It's a club you're going to.
I mean, unless you have a different idea. I figured something like a bar, club,
Yeah,
seeing as you wanted to catch a drink quietly offside.
might be easier to do it.
More quiet than that might be. The scene
Might
is
be
a
easier.
little-
Might be easier to do that in a bar than a club. Club means we could actually lose sight of you easier. Bars are generally easier for that type of shit.
All right, bar. Got it.
Yeah, that way any of us can slip in. I've got some people who will be helping me as well, so don't worry about it too much.
All right.
And they'll be just keeping an eye. We're going to see if there's a tail. We'll be handling that business. You just focus on the everything else.
Is there anything you want me to ask him in particular, or?
No. We'll do that when we get a hold of him.
What? There's a glance of, pardon?
Well, just give us a smile. I told you there's an abandoned cinema where we're going to take him and talk to him.
I don't know why I hadn't realized you meant to actually grab him.
Because you're too busy staring at me.
Well, I definitely wouldn't be able to come along for that part if I wanted to keep my job.
No, but you could always wait in the car.
I mean, isn't he going to notice if I'm in the car?
Not necessarily. Renee did an interesting trick the last time.
He would have to. He thinks about it. As long as I was in the front seat, I think I'd be all right.
And when should we get him out? Go in the front seat and stay in the front seat.
Just a little
Don't have-
nod, like, yeah, I guess so.
Don't ask any questions. Don't ask about the tattoo biker girl. Don't ask a goddamn thing.
Okay.
Just keep your head down, follow my lead, and you'll be fine.
All right. Bar. Definitely not this at a bar.
Pick something I would say trendy enough that it's not going to arouse too much suspicion. We don't want one of those, dive bars essentially.
No, I'm not feeling a dive bar.
Gives this grin over. Something that's casual. Something that speaks to going out with a drink as a coworker. Something that you could eventually say to a guy. Maybe eventually they might go clubbing, but for now it's at a bar, and it's gives him a chance to feel comfortable if he's making that move.
All right. Yeah, she thinks about it, chews her lip, and heads back up the stairs.
And just takes a drag of the cigarette. Just
Let's see if I can find that other outfit again. A real challenge. All right, so it won't be too long before you hear her heading back down. There was a so much better shot of this outfit.
Me.
Sorry, I like this one photo went down the Pinterest hole and disappeared. I'm kind of annoyed at it for it. And I want you to know your characters keep coming up in the feed.
Which ones?
Caroline, Felix, Sheila has come up a couple times. But get out of here, you. Also, young lady, you have a daughter. Don't you dress like that? Jesus.
Do what I want.
I mean, she do. I was just young lady. Maybe if I do this. All right, that is. Why do you hate me? Oh, saving that though. Geez, even Charlotte's getting in here. All right. Well, she is going to come down in a, it's not a dress. It's a blousy top and some short shorts. And one day I will find a photo. Doesn't suck of it. And these, little like wedge shoes. And we'll do the turnaround.
It's not. It's nice.
Seem like more appropriate bar attire. If I show up in
Yeah.
a nice dress, that's definitely going to throw signals.
I mean, I'll be pretty pleased.
She just throws the grin of, I'm sure you would.
I would. I'd be extremely pleased. But unfortunately, you're trying to impress me. But no, it's too good. It's nice,
Sadly,
casual.
I'm meeting at the bar. But I'll keep it in
So,
mind.
well, please do. Give us a grin over. Oh, if you could do that, that would be nice. You know what I mean?
I think I can manage.
Oh, well, I know. Only if you think you're able for it.
Well, there we go. That's just gonna have to do. Fuck it. Yep, fuck it for the moment, just in the interest of having something on the screen. Throw that up there. That isn't. It'll have to do.
He just leans back, just watching, like,
Yeah, she does. She comes down, does the turnaround, like, too little?
It eases up and, like, essentially he just looks around and, like, he's like, of course he's checking her out because, hot damn. Potentially. It is a bar, remember. So it's not exactly a beach bar we're going to, you know?
I suppose.
So, my suggestion to you, this is purely mine. What are you trying to convey? Or do you normally leave this up to Renee?
There's like a guilty look for a hot second. She usually knows what'll throw the signal she wants when she does it.
This works. It's cute. It's nice. But it speaks too much of a person, you know. What does he know about you?
That I am a psychiatric nurse and that I have a really keen talent that he can't help but notice when it comes to helping people shake things.
He knows anything else, like fresh out of college, anything at all like that?
What in the... Sorry, hold on. Let me save. There's a lot of these. I did not know that these two had worked together in anything.
They dated.
I did not know that they dated.
Yep. Logan Lerman and Alexandra Daddario, yeah, they dated for ages. They were engaged at one point, I think.
Yeah.
So I was saying, I'm surprised you have not used her with him.
I just stumbled into a bunch of those photos and now I'm dying.
Yeah, well, they dated. Yeah.
God.
Yep, dated and were engaged and everything, all that shit.
Oh no, it's perfect.
That's why I said to you, I told you.
You did. I didn't realize that there was such good stuff out there.
Oh, there's some fucking quality photos.
These are great. Still. Okay, I'll go back to this one for a moment. Continuing courses,
So you're still technically in college.
technically. Yeah.
All right. That could pass off as a college person. Now he's an older guy, right?
Yeah. You can tell there's like that half second of like, should I be not yeah. Yeah. Admittedly, I'm not the youngest of college students, but
No, but he's much older than you, right? You could pass for like mid-20s. I'll put you mid-20s.
well, it seems like when he actually bothers to take care of himself, he could probably pass his...
He's gonna take care of himself right now. He's got a date with a really, really attractive girl. He's gonna take care of himself tonight. Trust me.
He does look a lot younger when he's actually taking care of himself.
So, you want to impress, but you don't want to overcompensate. Yet at the same time, you want to convey maturity with also a sensuality. You know, mix and match it. You want to be
She's just
appealing.
like, Jesus.
You want to appeal, but you don't want to make it easy for him. So I would pick a dress, but I would add it more rather than make it. Some of the dresses that you could put on.
Mm.
Don't do that. You're not trying to be alluring. You're not trying to be like, oh, hello. No. You're trying to have that kind of sensual allure. Something that's. You don't need to be super sexy and compensating. You just need. You know what? You just need to be you. It's you. It's fresh. It's fun. It's vibrant. But by the same merit, you're not compensating or you're not trying to do something that you can't do. You're not Renee. You know what I'm saying?
She's like nodding, like, oh, maybe I should just let you in my closet. Just.
Just eases up the stairs. All right.
She just leads him up, like, no, fuck it. You seem to know what you're talking about. You get in there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I got just a picture, actually.
I figured you might. Made funnier by him literally picking it out.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus. All right, CTB. There you go. So yeah, he'll go through and be like, "Yep, try this one." Like, okay, just
Try that.
yeah.
Let me know how it feels on you.
Yeah, she go ahead and pull off the top and wiggle out of the shorts. She's still got her underwear on. She's not completely indecent, and we'll go ahead and pull the dress over her head.
So I've got two more. Eases on. So try this one.
Oh.
And then final one. Now this one's a bit more flashier, but it's the right kind of flashy.
There's a right kind. She like slides into the other one, like, oh, okay.
There's a right kind of flashy when it comes to these things. Renee will tell you there's a right kind of flashy.
I believe you. Yeah, it's just the nod.
So out of those three, you decide which you think for you. Those three will be my picks. They convey the right type of tone that you're probably trying to convey.
Yeah, it's funny because she, put on the first one and the second one, she's like, "Ooh, I do like this one," and tugs it on. And enter the third, and she's just kind of like, "Oh wow, that is a lot of sequins." I'm gonna stick with this one. I like it.
All right, it's good. It's nice.
She even does the little like, hold on, let me pop my hand on my chin. She even goes, "It matches my eyes." Just a little flutter.
It does. Also, when you smile, it makes you seem that much more brighter too, which can be quite charming. Very natural charm.
Aw, thanks. As she smiles
Yeah, see?
so broadly.
Perfect. So that's what I would go with if you wanted to go for the vibe you're looking for.
It may not be the one Renee would choose, but it's the one I'm gonna choose.
Well, all right. There you go then. Claps his hands together. Like, so, pick a bar. Let's do this.
All right, I guess I get to make a call, and
Oh, do. Please do. I like hearing your dirty talk on the phone. You give a wink over his shoulder as he's stepping down the stairs.
it's just the
That's nice.
So yeah, she'll be pulling on her shoes, snag the phone, and go to make that call. And let me go back and consult my notes for a quick moment. Which
You ever
I
hear the lock? You ever hear the lock buzzer? And so does this. You know what I mean?
fucking Anton would die.
Makes the most uncomfortable face of all time.
I'm trying to remember where I have. And I'm trying to remember what I gave you from the other one. Shit. And I assume you're eavesdropping like a motherfucker.
Naturally.
Anton casually strolls downstairs and blows whisper catching.
Yep.
Like an asshole.
Like an absolute asshole. Like the perfect Shadow Lord asshole.
And yeah, the conversation is I mean, and the beautiful thing is she normally works in the middle of the night, so this works out. As she gives a ring and it's, oh hey, Dr. Bridges. And you know what, actually, no. It's funny. You'd swear just listening that she's swapped out. Because, the tone changes. It's, hey, Dr. Bridges, I just wanted to give a call. I know I did call out sick, but things have been a little more complicated than that. You see, I've been looking out for one of my dorm mates, and things seem to be under control over here, but it has been a stressful night, and I know you said you wanted to meet me for, a little drink, a little dinner after work sometime. And I could really use the break now that everything's stable. And, there's a pause for the answer, which... which, sadly whisper catching really isn't likely to catch. It's electronic. Oh, that would be great. There is this great little bar. It's a bit away from the hospital. Wouldn't want anyone to catch us, but she'll rattle off the name of, there's this one, or, this one has some fantastic drinks. Oh, you'd like time to change? No problem. I know you're getting off fairly soon, so I guess just give me a call. I'll be in the area. All right. Thanks ever so. Bye-bye. And there's like the click. And then just the whew.
Yeah, he'll send the bar addresses to Team Get.
Yeah, she'll trot down the stairs. We're gonna meet at I don't know. We're gonna meet over at Rock Falls Tavern.
Yeah, I know. Smiling, looking up from the phone.
Are you psychic, or do you just have very good hearing?
I'm just amazing. Put the phone back in his pocket.
It's an easy grin. It's just like, oh. It slides over. Does the little, like, thankfully doesn't pull like a full Renee, like, let me just slide up in here. It just slides over and like bumps against the shoulder. Did you think I did a good impression?
It's pretty spot on for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was her.
No. A
She
lot
gonna
of
be-
us.
Is she gonna behave when she comes out?
I mean, she'll be herself.
All right. I'll keep my distance just in case she decides to play when I'm trying to catch something.
She knows the difference.
I know she does, but it leans in. It's Renee. Gives a smile.
She like does a little pout, like, look, I know she's a bitch, but I'm wearing her top and she's my ride. Like, it's that.
Look, I like Renee, but it's Renee. She's dirty. She's a dirty bitch. And I like it. I like that. It's just, sometimes you gotta make sure you account for that.
She's enough in the loop to know what we're going to do and that it's important.
I know. I just like I said, I exercise a healthy caution when it comes to your sister. Just gives a smirk at her, like nudging her shoulder.
Yeah, she's doing the little grin back, like, essentially the rude.
Besides, she loves winding me up, and I get wound up by it, so I'm playing to my strengths here.
She's very good at it, but this is time. Besides, she leans over. I'm pretty sure that you say it often enough that she's pretty aware that you're playing favorites, and she knows she's not going to get into a favorite by messing up something that matters to you. So,
True.
besides, she gives you the little shoulder thwap. Not even a real punch or anything, just a little dip. Besides, she has been on the ball. This whole thing at the hospital.
She
Yeah.
has been. She has been. I'll give her credit for that if she's listening. Gives a smile on his face.
I'm repeating the parts that are important. It's weird. It's like holding two conversations at the same time, but
I bet she's very grumpy that you're the one you got the model for me.
I didn't tell her the part. It's a guilty smile.
What? Ophelia. Just a hand on the chest, like, oh, do you know what I mean? Ophelia.
Look, you think it's bad arguing with siblings when you're separate people. It gets really, really vicious when it's all in one place. You can get away from each other, but it's not pretty.
All right. Gives a smile. I'm just teasing because, such secrets, such deceit. Oh.
She did a little thwap again, like, hey!
You still my beating heart. I'm about 50% more into you now.
Because I'm keeping a secret?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to support and encourage that.
I know.
You're terrible.
Oh, I know. I tell myself that every day. I'm a bad, bad man.
You did say that earlier. That does, Yep. I remember you distinctly saying that.
You like it.
I like you.
Does it probably could make you laugh? Does the oh you like me? You see what I mean? Thanks. You see what I mean?
It's and again, there's no muscle behind it. It's just a little play shove. Like, oh, come on.
What?
Of course I like you.
I know, but it's like thanks. So,
You're ridiculous.
oh, I'm hype. This is me. Victor drag a cigarette. I'm going hunting. I like getting hype.
Yeah, there's the blink blink. Yep.
As you can see, his feet start to even jitter a bit.
He says I'm going hunting, and she does the little blink blink of like, yep, I'm still here. Okay.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. kind of knits her brow for a second. You know what? All things considered, I'm not afraid to teach you. But, you understand the concept of being triggered, right?
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's not. She, like, holds up the hands. It's not quite like that. They're, I mean,
Oh, you have certain, like,
triggers and there are positive triggers, and each of us has our own that will bring us out.
I take it Renee is the one that's all about predatory action.
She is the one that, you know.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no, just nods like, all right, I'm following along.
So I'm good, and I'm still here. Just certain things get us either very angry or very excited, and we will kind of bubble out.
Why are you excited?
I am terrified and excited, and she is very excited.
I'm going to give her something that's going to make her a bit infuriated, but eases up.
She just says the whole "be careful."
Be careful. Yeah, he's just slowly, it's like we're walking back towards the stairs again.
He's backing her up.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I think something bad will happen, just like I
Just
said.
put one hand on one banister, one hand on the other.
Like as in actually pulling hers up, or just putting his up there and pinning her in?
Yep, penning her in. Very slowly, very careful, like making sure she can see his hands.
Oh
The
yeah,
entire time.
she's not scared. She's just like, oh.
Well, think about it. She's all about that sort of stuff. I've just boxed you in.
You have?
Now imagine if you are really interested in that sort of take. He just leans forward, stops just at the tip of her nose, like nose to nose. Imagine how excited that's going to get you.
She starts again. It's not that she just suddenly pops over anything. She just starts getting like these little distracted glances, like she's having trouble focusing even on him. Just while I don't dislike it, when you get really, really bold, it makes it really hard to focus.
I wonder why.
Renee is a very bold person, and so I can deal with flirting and I can deal with compliments, but if really bold action gets her really stirred up.
She gets jealous.
I wouldn't say jealous. It's just
Well, Ophelia, how do you feel? I'm not talking about Renee.
as long as you take it slow, I'm